Hey, everybody, it's the coach. This is the...
From the oldest capital city in the Americas, founded in 1325, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Mexico City. Today, we've got another installment of the International Series, and it should be a good one, between the Carolina Panthers and the Baltimore Ravens. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Panthers set to go. They, of course, have number one as their starting quarterback, Cam Newton. Now, he is number one in franchise history in just about every passing category. MVP back in 2015 as well, and try to get the Panthers back into the playoffs after a 7-9 finish a year ago. Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard, 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And right away, he lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5 now. Newton, and that's caught. It's Hogan. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. The shotgun snap for Newton. And he's got his target. That's Moore. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Carolina. Curtis Samuel, 36 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Gano the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. So that drives 6 plays, 75 yards. And the finishing touch was that nice long run into the end zone. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 23. They go to the former Saint, Mark Ingram. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
And all the way down to the 40-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line. On 2nd down and 4. Jackson. This will be caught by Brown. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 19. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Shaq Thompson making his presence felt on the sack.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. Jackson, option right. He may try and run for this. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown run as his guys are on the board. Quarter. Defensively, they told us that the top priority was defending option plays this week, but here on the very first drive, the defense broke down a bit.
It certainly did, and it's really not a surprise because defending option football is difficult. You have to think too much. Most of the time, you just react to what you see and you play fast. Here you're reacting, you're processing. Do I have the back? Do I have the quarterback? Who do I take? Do I take on a blocker? And next thing you know, he's in the end zone.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
From the 29, Newton throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Greg Olsen was the intended target, and it's 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Here's Newton. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. 7-7, our score after 1. Panther football to start quarter number 2 as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. Oh, he's got a little daylight. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to. They didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. On 2nd and a couple. Newton. And a loose football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
Gerald McCoy is always going to be linked with Ndamukong Suh. They came into the NFL in the same draft class. There was a lot of debate about who was going to be the better defensive tackle. They just do it 2 different ways. McCoy, more movement, more elusiveness. That allowed him to make the play there.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Shaq Thompson picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Now a play fake here on 1st down. 21 yards there on 3rd down. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The Lions move there. Look like nobody open. Now 2nd down. On 2nd and 10. Jackson flush to his right. Snead's got it. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 15-yard line.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. Now, on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down. Here's Jackson to throw. He's got his man. It's Andrews. No gain on the dump off. It's second down. One man in the backfield. That's Ingram on second and goal. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. Third and goal, Jackson. Really good defensive effort. They were all over. And he will score. Touchdown. Lamar Jackson with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well. And oftentimes, the spy, not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated anyway.
And he turns third and goal into a touchdown. Panthers offense set to get the football back. And this is a team in Carolina able to make the long flight home from London a happy one. They got the win in the second NFL game played at the new Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. But what do we make of the Panthers? We talked about Kyle Allen. Allen and the Panthers, are they for real?
I think that they are, and I know people look at their schedule and say, okay, the 4-game win streak. Arizona, okay, I get that one.
Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
Jackson, options out left. And he's taken down inside the 30. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down. On first and 10, it's Jackson. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. That's Luke Kuechly with a sack. To try again after the sack. Jackson.
How many times?
And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens. Willie Snead. As the first half is winding down, as the Ravens push further out in front. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. Now it's Jackson, and that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite, but in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that exit, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Final 12 seconds of the half now as they've got it first and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he loses the football a second time. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On second and 7, Newton. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. On now, Graham Gano. He's hit from 63 as recently as last year. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. So we come upon halftime in what's a 12-point game. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. This fielded at the 2. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. They go play action here on first down. Everyone in this stadium knows Jackson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's what.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Off the edge, Mario Addison gets the sack. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Throwing is Jackson. Now he'll let it go deep over the middle. That's caught inside the 20. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. To throw is Jackson. Steps away to his left. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Buying time to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Jackson throwing again. Dancing to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Luke Kuechly able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Forced out to his left. Going for it all. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to fourth down.
Not only did they drop what looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
Tucker named the league's all-pro kicker for the third time in 2018.
Go ahead and admit it. The only time that you get excited about Justin Tucker kicking is when he actually misses.
It's
and
rare.
excited is not the right word. Surprise is more what we're talking about. 90.1% coming into 2019. He's incredible.
The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. 13 yards, first down, Panthers. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. So in Raven territory now, here's a first and 10 at the 45-yard line. Newton now to throw. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that... lost it to get it back, because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
They get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. Draw play as Newton gives to McCaffrey. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down. From the gun on third down, Newton. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again. Back now in Mexico City. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the fourth and final quarter of play. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, second down.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stop that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Cam Newton, his second touchdown of the afternoon, as they're now just an extra point away from getting back within 1 score. So they're down in the red zone. They opt to utilize his legs instead of the arm. It works out pretty well.
I like what they were thinking there, because in most situations now, defense is accounting for all the other runners on the field and, of course, for pass plays. But the quarterback position, oftentimes it is unaccounted for. Offense coordinator felt it, dialed it right up.
Inside the red zone, is this something teams should maybe, depending on the quarterback, do more often?
Definitely. If you've got a quarterback who can actually move it with his legs, that's an extra option and an extra weapon for you. I think they should utilize it more often.
And an alley to run. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Big yardage there, Jackson. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. Being chased out left. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive, not much sense. Jackson now, flushed out right. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 19. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 50. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Taking it in from 4 yards out as the Ravens push further out in front. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. And he takes off with it. It's a fake. A strong running. And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there. To their lead. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts. Not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
A nice run on first down gets him 6 yards to the 31. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. To throw is Newton. And they've got the hook up. This is Olsen. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. On 1st and 10, Newton. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again, Newton. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On first down, Newton. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Newton throwing again. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Well, they knew a lot of steps had to happen here. They got step 1, the touchdown. You need a 2-point conversion here, don't you?
You do, and as you continue to look ahead, if they're able to get that, somehow get the ball back and get another score, they have to go for 2 again. That's why teams are practicing multiple 2-point plays.
We saw that in Super Bowl 51 with the Patriots getting a pair of big 2-point conversions. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Well, not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing now is Jackson, eluding the pressure right. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Jackson on the move to his left. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. From midfield now, here's Jackson. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down. Here's Jackson. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. Here's Sam Cook now, as he should be able to. And look at this, it's a fake. He won't go down. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool them. And the Panthers will get the football back. He's back to throw. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Back to throw. And Olsen over the middle. And it's a fumble. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, Not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game. But
there he goes, right side. And he's into the end zone. No flags. It's a touchdown. And now a two-point conversion. And we'll be tied here in the final minute.
They have one big call left. Here we go. So they got the touchdown they needed to cut this to 2, but now they've got to get back to the huddle.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a